Just 10 years ago, he was a teenager plumbing apprentice with an interest in martial arts. He eventually decided to pursue his interest, and now Conor McGregor is fully living the luxury lifestyle with an estimated net worth of $120 million. In this video, we're going through Conor McGregor luxury lifestyle and how he spends his millions. What will you do with a net worth of $120 million? Hello and welcome to another video on Pro Luxury Exhibitions. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the post notifications by hitting the bell. With that said and done, let's get into the video. McGregor started training full-time and taking part in local cage fighting matches while living off welfare payments. He was living on peanuts when he finally signed up to UFC in 2013. Conor McGregor's status grew with his win record, and he eventually became the highest paid fighter in Dana White's organizations. Conor McGregor's numbers when it comes to earnings are nothing short of jaw-dropping. From the sums that he cuts away after winning fights to his earnings from brand endorsements, you may even think that McGregor has more money than he knows what to spend on. So let's get a peek at how McGregor lives his luxury lifestyle. Well, it turns out McGregor has reportedly already made $180 million in 2021, despite being in the ring just thrice since 2016. He took the top spot on the Forbes 2021 list of the world's highest paid athletes' earnings, with cumulative earnings calculated at $180 million, scaling past Christiano Ronaldo. But it is not exactly his earnings from the UFC alone that allow Conor McGregor to live such a luxury lifestyle. In 2018, McGregor launched a whiskey brand, Proper No. 12. The brand has experienced significant growth since its inception and is currently available in more than 8 countries, including the United States. Forbes also reported that McGregor sold his majority stake in Proper No. 12 to Proximo Spirits for the fat sum of $150 million. So, where does all this money go in McGregor's luxury lifestyle? Well, to start with, there are professional fighters, there are fashion icons, and there is Conor McGregor, combining both into his personality. From his social media posts about fashion to his suits with the words FU embroidered into a pinstripe to Versace gowns, McGregor sure loves dressing to the nines. The Irishman is mostly spotted in a 3-piece suit during his pre- and post-fight outings. It is believed that McGregor spent $100,000 to $150,000 on his custom-made suits before his Mayweather bout. Considering the fact that McGregor secured $85 million from that fight alone, you can be sure the suits have only gotten even more expensive. In fact, the August McGregor is a lifestyle brand for guys who have an attitude of excellence in whatever they do in life. Other times, McGregor has been spotted wearing a green floral print suit from his August McGregor collection, matching Versace shirts with his son Conor Jr., a red Versace dressing gown, a Ralph Lauren tracksuit, and that is just a few of the luxurious pieces of clothing that he has hanging in the closet. Conor McGregor cars. What else does McGregor have apart from his edgy and impeccable taste in fashion? Cars. He has an amazing array of high-performance cars. There is his ivory Lamborghini Roadster, his forest green Lamborghini Huracan Aveo, the only one of its kind in Ireland. Amongst his luxurious, Rolls-Royce is a one-of-a-kind unit that the carmaker offered to Conor McGregor with his nickname and art printed on one side. In 2016, McGregor purchased a Rolls-Royce Ghost with a matte black finish. The car was customized to ensure that you knew who was driving past you when he did. His second and perhaps preferable ride, according to his Instagram post, is the Rolls-Royce Drophead Coupe. And then of course, there are fast cars, because why not? McGregor's BMW i8 McLaren 650S is the hot wheels to his collection of cars. While he is not subtle with flaunting his luxurious lifestyle, he is often spotted driving these coupes, blasting loud music and uploading them on his Instagram. The Cadillac Escalade, United States symbol of luxury, is often spotted tailing McGregor when he goes off on his shirtless cycling rides. Although there have been reports of the seizure of this car by Irish authorities owing to lack of paperwork, the same car keeps reappearing on his Instagram posts. There is also the triplet Lamborghini, two of which we mentioned earlier in the video, where one of the three Lamborghinis McGregor has registered in his name is the ultra-popular and super-fast Lamborghini Aventador. Coated in a fresh lime finish, it shines ever so brightly in daylight, has been nicknamed the Mutant by McGregor himself. The other two Lamborghinis of the triplets are Lamborghini Urus and Huracan Aveo, two Italian beasts, but this is not where he is spending on Lamborghini's ends. He also has the Lamborghini Tecnoma yacht. And what is amazing about this is there are just 63 of these yachts in the world. McGregor owns the 12th Lamborghini Tecnoma yacht, and which is 63 feet long. McGregor insisted on buying this yacht as a way to pay homage to his whiskey brand, and this cost him a whopping $3 million. But that's not all. Did you really think a guy like McGregor would stop at one yacht? Of course not. Prior to the Lamborghini Tecnoma, Conor McGregor bought the Prestige 75, which houses 4 luxury cabins and cruises at 24 knots. However, Conor McGregor first owned a boat which he named the 188, alluding to the 188 euros he received from social welfare payments before he became big enough to live a luxury lifestyle. Enough talk about cars and yachts. Now let us talk about extravagant homes and properties owned by Conor McGregor. As one who hails from the Emerald Isle, McGregor's primary residence is his luxurious, lavish Irish home. According to the Bleacher Report, he binged $2 million on this outstanding mansion back in 2019, which previously belonged to a man known as Tauzak Albert Reynolds. The property has in it 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a living room, a dining room, kitchen, and games room. And then, of course, the holiday homes in Marbella and Las Vegas. The Marbella home in Spain was added to one of his several acquired properties in the year 2018. The catch? It sets him back by a sum of $5.8 million, but it is in close proximity with Cristiano Ronaldo's holiday home too, icons living next to each other. And as for his Las Vegas home, let's get a quick look at its details. Nicknamed the Mac Mansion, McGregor unveiled his home before he dismantled his opponent Jose Aldo at UFA 194 for the lightweight championship in 2015. The Mac Mansion has a handy 7 bedrooms, a 50-feet infinity pool, a spa that can accommodate 10 people, as well as a back garden golf course and a 10-car garage. Although it is worth noting that McGregor was initially renting the Mac Mansion before it went up for sale in 2017 for $2.3 million. More recently, whenever McGregor happens to be fighting in Las Vegas, he prefers to settle down in a penthouse suite. Whatever happens, he has a massive mansion to go back to in Ireland, so nothing to worry about. Just like other good and fine things for men, Conor McGregor loves to spend on expensive wristwatches. Before his fight with Dustin Poirier in January 2021, he flashed an astronomical bucket from Jacob & Co. that reportedly cost nearly $1 million. The astronomical watch from Jacob & Co. is a very intricate and complex mechanism that results in a very distant and beautiful watch. There are 4 arms that rotate beneath its domed globe like sapphire crystal, making a full rotation every 10 minutes. It is definitely not a timepiece for the faint of wrist or wallet, coming in at a diameter of 50 mm and a price tag of almost $1 million. At 25mm thick, this is not a watch that slips easily underneath a shirt cuff. According to Jacob & Co., the astronomy watch has a total of 342 invisibly set bucket quartz diamonds on the backdrop and a further 80 invisibly set bucket quartz diamonds. All this just to tell the time. We guess time really is money. Well, this is where we draw the curtains in today's video. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified whenever we upload a new content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next luxury lifestyle and billionaire lifestyle videos.